In a recent interview, Karl Kottmeier, President and Chief Executive Officer of Chemistree, commented,
"Yeah, Chemistree is, we're based here in Vancouver. We are a group of guys that put together this opportunity strictly to focus on the United States. We started off in Washington State, where we bought the assets underlying a Washington State 502 licensee and acquired the Sugarleaf brand through that transaction. We subsequently expanded into Northern California with a partnership in a processing facility there. And added to that, we bought 10 acres in Desert Hot Springs in the green zone there, and we've received our approval. We're now going ahead with plans and then ultimately construction on a 125,000 total square foot greenhouse ultimately, and a 40,000 square foot processing facility. So we're really excited about that, and we're busy as can be with those initiatives.
Desert Hot Springs is the poppin' place from what I hear in Southern California. I mean, they're going after it, aren't they?
Yeah, it's fantastic. The development there is really tremendous, and really the support from the local community, the local government has made it a very easy place to locate and do business. And they've set up some tax structures that make a lot of sense. So we're really happy to be there.
All right, so we got to cut to the chase because it's all over the web right now. Tell me what's going on in New Jersey. You guys cut a deal over there, didn't you?
Yeah, we were very fortunate to have access to provide some support to some friends of ours. We're making an application in New Jersey for what ultimately is a fully vertically integrated license, and we're there with money and whatever support we can provide to them when they need it.
Your Sugarleaf brand is doing so well already in California and Washington State. Do you think it's going to be a huge hit in New Jersey? I mean, do you see the market? I mean, it's a pretty tight market. There's only 12 locations, right?
Yeah, it's a growing market. It's an expanding market for sure. Brands are important. We think Sugarleaf has been very well received in Washington State. We've done a good job turning that around because it had been kind of quiet there for a while. Since we got involved, that has returned to its place of prominence, in the Washington market. I think it brings a West Coast flair to the East Coast market. Certainly being able to market a Humboldt product too ultimately is exciting for us.
Well, as we know, the coasts are all about the green business right now. Where do you see the cannabis business going, let's just say in the next 5 years? We don't even want to talk 20.
Without question, I think the dynamics of the U.S. market are compelling. Every state is different, certainly, but there's a knowledge base that's expanding across the country for the different products, how to use them. Older people are not interested in THC; they're interested in CBD as an anti-inflammatory, a pain product, what have you. So it's like I say, it's a dynamic market legally and for entrepreneurs to build businesses in. So we're really excited to be, as we said, we set out to focus on the United States, and that's what we've done, and we think our timing's been bang on.
So do you believe that you're going to expand, let's say, Sugarleaf all the way through the oils, the edibles, the CBD, all of it? Again, Sugarleaf is going to be the major brand for you guys in this?
It'll be our dominant brand going forward. Certainly we'll expand into sub-brands. We can white label. We can do all sorts of things as we go forward. We're really not limited, which is the way we've set up our investments and our business strategy. But yeah, I think CBD is a huge market. Huge.
All right. So I saw some notes just recently that you hired Sheldon Aberman. What is his actual job title?
You ask him, he's everything, and he certainly is tremendously important to me. He's been a huge help to me and the rest of my team. He is second to none in his knowledge base, his contacts base, his experience. He's been a grower. He's been developed lighting companies and sold them at tremendous profit. He's a consultant to this day. He's built over 1.5 million square feet of canopy. He's got 1 million square feet of canopy under development right now for his clients, and he's come in and agreed to be a director of Chemistree, and now he's added the additional responsibility of chief cannabis officer. So a tremendous guy, and we're very fortunate to have him, and he's a great friend.
I saw that you guys recently had some other hires, and again, Nick Escondido, he worked for High Times forever, didn't he?
You will not meet a more a better journalist, a more informed and nicer guy than Nico. He's a tremendous, tremendous person. We're very, very pleased to welcome him to the board of directors of Chemistree. You know, an incredible knowledge source on genetics through the Cannabis Genetics Institute that he's got, that he put together, and is an open source for people to go to. So very, you know, very responsible and responsive in the space. We think Nico is, I mean, he's an irreplaceable hire for us.
When you're talking to shareholders, what do you tell them sets you guys apart from the rest of the green scene?
I mean, in a one-word answer, it's people. I mean, with Sheldon, with Justin Torbajian, with Nico Escondido, and frankly, my team of corporate finance guys and investor relations guys that are outside of the cannabis space. We've come together as a group of, you know, now about 15 different people with a varied experience base. But this is really starting to work for us. That was the vision initially, and it's coming together really quickly. So I'm very proud to lead this team. It's fantastic.
We're through the first quarter 2019. What do you guys got for the next 3 quarters for Chemistree that we should know about?
Well, really, it's a trajectory of growth. I mean, we're going to be advancing the Desert Hot Springs facility construction, backing our partners in New Jersey with whatever we can do for them, and then also some new acquisitions we're working on, and a general expansion policy of the company.
What's the best way for potential shareholders to get in touch with you to find out more about Chemistree?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I really welcome current shareholders, potential new shareholders, people who are just curious about the company, the industry, to visit our website, www.chemistree.ca. And at the contact page, send me an email, give me a call, whatever. I'm always happy to chat with people. We've got a tremendous investor relations team that will back us up through my partner, Kurt Gamley, and his team here in Vancouver and across the country. So we welcome people to drop us a line, see what we can do for you.
Karl, thanks so much for catching us up on what's going on with Chemistree. Congratulations on what you've got going so far, and I'm looking forward to big things from you guys in 2019 and 2020.
Well, that's great. That's very kind of you. Thanks very much. I really appreciate your interest.